these are 3 books that I've been reading that have really opened my mind. I'm going to quickly speed run them, so if any of them resonate, you could just pick it up for yourself, all right? Number 1, The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. If you are a creative, or even if you don't think you're a creative, but you want to start getting creative or start using your creativity, this is like your Bible. I don't want to use that word too heavily, but if you think about what the Bible is, it's a living, breathing word, and this is what this is for people who are creative, because you're going to read something that might hit, but then maybe a couple months later it's going to hit even harder, or on the contrary, you might read something that didn't make sense at first, but then all of a sudden you read it now, it's like, holy crap, that makes sense now, and you can start implementing it in creative ways that you didn't think before. I get excited really just talking about this book because I had one of those moments before. Number 2, A Brave New World, Aldous Huxley, a classic. You might have read it in high school. But the reason why this is freaking blowing my mind is because the sci-fi genetic conditioning that's taking place is actually low-key just societal conditioning. And the way they genetically engineer people to only feel okay and healthy upside down is very representative of how we as a society now only feel proud or accomplished when we're in chronic sympathetic mode, when we're tired, we're overworked, we're cranky. We almost wear that like a badge of honor because we work so hard. And you start to realize that societal conditioning is actually just as dark, or maybe even more dark, than the genetic conditioning that they're doing in the freaking labs. They're lab babies, bro. You don't want to be a lab baby, all right? Let me take a sip of coffee. Oh man, that's good. 3rd, total meditation, all right? I went into this thinking how this book's gonna help me meditate because I've been trying to get more into meditation. However, this is it's making me more aware of what consciousness is and how it kind of pervades everything. And the biggest thing I'm getting from this book is to not be in your own way. Sometimes like the best way to go forward is just to get the hell out of your own way, right? It's like that song in The Fall Out by J. Cole and Quick Stop. It's like, if I just get out of my own way, I will know what to say. And he rhymes it because there's a bar. But in the same way, in the same life, like we know what we want to do. We want to get from A to B, but we just introduce so many unnecessary steps of resistance to getting there, versus when you just tap into the consciousness that's around you, it kind of just carries you. Like how a bird doesn't need to flap its wings. Once it just taps into the current that's around it, it just starts soaring on its own. And that's what life could be for you if you learn how to tap into that consciousness. So again, 3 books that'll really just open your mind. Pick up all 3 if you like. Pick up one, whatever resonated most. But I'm telling you, my mind is moving differently. That's a beautiful thing about reading multiple books at once, is you start putting pieces together that you weren't able to before. So I encourage you to read. Take care of yourselves, gentlemen. Or ladies, if you're watching this.